What up, folks? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys, and today I have a review of the Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Optimus Prime. Alright, my zillions, happy to get back into some Transformers doing Siege, the War for Cybertron Siege, and this is the Optimus Prime from Wave 1. Been out a little while, I just haven't had a chance to get to it. But it is a pretty fantastic piece. I could spoiler that right now. My feelings on that. It's very, very, very nice. But I'm sure you've seen reviews for it already, and you've made your own assessments if you have it or not. It's beautiful. I was very, very, on the fence about Siege last year. But it didn't take me long to jump on board, and purchase this. Like, Wave 2 is coming out soon, and already got some of those on pre-order at the HasbroPulse.com, the new Hasbro shop. Check it out. They got a lot of cool deals if you haven't yet. But let's get this dude off of the turntable and give him a closer look. Optimus Prime comes with a pretty classy-looking Optimus Prime blaster. It's not bad as a little rifle. It looks the part. It's not like the most complicated thing. They have the back part thing here that looks like it. This little extra thing here. Sculpted okay. It's nothing crazy to write home about. Just done in black, but it fits in his hand perfectly. And it looks the part. Optimus also comes with this axe. It's an axe. It's got black, kind of like pearlescent plastic here. That looks pretty good. You got silver. You got a black evil Optimus Prime. Autobot symbol there. The rest is done just in gray. It's a nice gray, though. And it looks pretty good, I gotta admit. These parts can go in here. Well, one part, and that part could go in there. So you could fold it up like that. And then you got a nice Optimus Prime guitar. I mean, that's what it looks like, You could maybe hold it in his hand like so. Multiple ways to do this. I've seen multiple people do this up. It's pretty funny, You could play all your Transformers the movie classics with it. Why not? But yeah, this is a pretty nice little nifty thing that you got here. Again, it opens up, like so. Just kind of could go in like so as well. I guess you could pop it on his back if you want. If you want to hold it back there. Whatever you want to do. I like that, though. I like that little option. And he holds it in his hand pretty well. It's a good-looking piece, So I dig that. That's not bad at all. Also, just to get their actual names on that, this is his Ion Blaster, and this is his Dual Mech Energon Strike Shield. Yeah! Taking a look at Prime himself. Oh, there goes his axe. It's really nice. It's a nice sculpt. He stands a little weird. Vanilla posing him stands very straight, but it does have like a G1-esque look, and that's the whole point of this Siege, is kind of like G1 at war, pretty much. So while there is some updates to the designs, obviously, and then you got all the like battle damage stuff, it does harken back to that aesthetic, which is nice. And saying that, the head is really cool looking. I really like it. It looks good. The eyes look nice, and the nice high mask looks good. I really do like that. I love that blue in the eyes. That's really good. You got the silver up there. That's good on his head. All painted well. The rest of the helmet is, the typical Prime blue, which looks good. You also get that on his fists and the legs, which both look pretty nice. You got the wheels on the side here, which is fine. I don't mind that at all, how it looks. You got these gray things vents. The bottom of the feet here, you got silver at the tips. That looks really nice. I dig that. Not much going on in the back. Let's take a look at that real quick. I mean, there is this sculpt work, but it's pretty plain. I wish this was blue instead of gray, just to kind of cover it all over. That would have been fine. And you got the red backpack. As far as backpacks go, it's a backpack, you know. No doubt about it. It is a backpack. Could make it look like a jetpack if you want, which it kind of does. You got the little booster there, and for that, I think it works. I think that's the point of these, actually, is to make it look like a jetpack, which is good. You know, you got that jetpack Prime feel, which I do like that look. On his arms, you do have all this excess kibble down here. It is what it is. It's got to go somewhere, I guess. Wish there was a better way to display that, because he does have like crazy Popeye arms. The sculpt work does look cool. You got a lot of nice little grooves and gadgetry in there, so not bad there. Sculpt work up here and the shoulders as well. The chest, you got all this cool tech in there. His chest is hollow though. You don't get any matrix of leadership. The little Prime Master things do fit in there, and that's pretty cool. If you want to grab one of those, you can put it in there. There's a couple that kind of look matrixy that you could drop in there. So there you go. But that looks good. You know, the option is there. You got the yellow lights up top there, which looks nice. His whole chest is good. The white across, the silver down, the yellow on his belt. You know, for lack of better terms, it's like a belt. It's all clean. I mean, you know, granted, the pipes here look good. There's dirt all over it. But, you know, the Autobot symbol up there looks good. But the dirt on this guy, the War for Cybertronian stuff, looks fine. You know, like, I like how it looks on the legs. I like that it's not symmetrical. That's pretty cool. On his arms here, a little bit here, more there. It's the opposite way on his legs. You got more across here and on top there. So that looks pretty good. You know, not much going on his legs, you know, on those lower legs, but you do get enough of it where I think it works and it doesn't look bad. Some people don't like that. I like it. I don't want this guy to look like G1 completely. I really don't. I want him to have his own look. You know, like, this is 2019, you know, and I guess 2018 when this guy came out towards the tail end there. You know, so I don't want it to be completely G1. I want it to be something different. That's what's luring me to this Siege line and, you know, War for Cybertron in general. It's like war, and it's got, like, you know, some sort of extra deco on it. That's what I like. That's what, to me, is making thus far this line better than the last few, in my opinion. So, this is cool. He's a really good-looking Prime. There is no doubt about that. Prime's articulation is as follows. His head is on a ball joint. You're not getting a huge range of motion. If you lift that up, you can look up higher, but why would you want to do that? Waist swivel, shoulder swivel. Shoulder comes out a bit as well on both sides there, and then you can break the sculpt up there to hinge it outwards. Swivel at the bicep through a mushroom peg. Hinge at the elbow, swivel wrists, does the splits, kicks that much and that much. You get a little bit of outward motion as well there. Then single jointed knee and rotation, which is nice. As you can see, he's got a hinge that comes outwards here for some rocking action, which is good. And that's it. That is Prime's articulation. But with all that, you can get him in some really, really cool battle poses, and I dig that a lot. For your size comparisons, first and foremost, here he is with Megatron in the same scale, Studio Series Sideswipe, SH Figure Arts Ultraman X, SH Monster Arts Gamma 3, NECA Terminator, and the Make Toys Cross Dimension Striker Manus. And we'll pause here for a second and do something no other Optimus review is going to do for you. We're going to do something interesting and give you a head swap, which actually looks cool. Well, on one side of things. Here you got this head on Striker Madness, and that's not so hot. We'll put him down. However, if you all have these figures here, you're going to love this, because this does fit. It's tight, but it fits, and it looks awesome. So how cool is that? If you have this third party from Make Toys, I say Make Toys. Some people say Make Toys. I say Make Toys because they make toys. Get it? That looks okay. It's very floppy. This is tight, but it works. It's a good tight. And it looks super cool. You get like a more, I don't know, like IDW-esque type. Man, not really. But I don't know. You just get a cool looking Cybertronian Optimus Prime out of it. Not that I'm going to do this because I do like the regular head. But it's an option for you guys that do collect both Hasbro stuff and third-party stuff. If you have these two figures, this is a swap you might want to do. So there you go, guys. Something a little different from this Siege Optimus Prime review. And with that, let's transform and roll out. And here it is in alt mode, and it's not bad. Could be better. I'm surprised that this back part is as long as it is. I wish there was like, I don't know, something better that you could do with it. It just feels really long in the back here. I wouldn't want it to be about half that. But you know, the little axe thingy here, the shield thingy, like, it actually looks pretty good on his back. Not much into weapon storage and stuff like that, but that ends up looking pretty decent. Of course, I don't think that is great. I really don't. So I mean, you can put it in a bunch of spots, and you can put it anywhere you want. It's still gonna look like a gun on him and not like a cannon. So yeah, not doing it for me in particular. Your mileage will vary. Also, I feel like, oh, there's that thing. He's not quite perfect as far as the way it's oriented. Like, it feels a little odd to me, not quite sitting the way it should. It's rolling halfway. That just means something is not completely tabbed right. Can't figure out exactly what it is, but yeah, that's just something to know. You do have a big hollow piece in the back there, that's fine. The pipes look okay. I wish they were just a tad bigger, because in this mode they just look a little small in my opinion. But you got some nice silver here. The wheels actually look cool. I really do like that they have silver in them. That makes him stand out. The front looks good. You do see where these things on his arms come into play, and they look cool. Kind of look like blasters in front there. You do have a lot of nice translucent plastic here in front. I dig that. The blues look great on it. I really, really like how the front of this cab looks. So that's pretty cool. I even feel like, but I just feel like it's not all sitting well. But, you know, that said, it's a pretty okay Optimus Prime mode. You know, I don't really have a problem with it in this mode. I'm just not a guy that, you know, cares about alt modes altogether, so it is what it is to me. It doesn't do anything to ruin the bot mode of this figure or my review. Couple size comparisons in this mode. Here is another Optimus. Let's go this way because that guy's a little dark. in movie The Best line. So there you go, looking pretty good. I think this is a deluxe one though, and the cabs just kind of end up looking kind of the same. And here's little G1 Bumblebee, and I like this. I think this is really cool there. I think that looks very, very good. So there you go. Final thoughts, this is a pretty good Optimus Prime figure. Transformation's a little, you know, odd. I would say it's not like exactly like every Transformers Optimus you've ever had. I feel like if you do anything out of order, like it's kind of annoying. But at the same time, I just want to get this guy looking cool. At the same time, it's not that hard, and it's a good looking figure, guys. It really is. Poses really well, and I think they've just done a good job and are doing a good job with this line. I can't wait to get Series 2 in my hands. It's funny, but I've recorded this in between going to Toy Fair, so I've seen a lot more stuff, and I'm really excited for where they're going with this. These parts bother me a little, but honestly, you could take them out. I mean, if you're not going to transform him, this dude, you could take those parts out, and you got some more streamlined arms there. So that is pretty cool, and overall, I really like it, and I've said that already. So there you go. That is my review of the Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Wave 1 Voyager class Optimus Prime. Definitely worth getting, and you don't need those there. Alright, so please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Till next time, peace out, peeps.